This man turned a single stereo store into a $43 billion empire. And it all started with a tornado, a parking lot sale, and a crazy idea called Best Buy. Richard Michael Schulze was born on March 25, 1941, in St. Paul, Minnesota. Growing up in a working-class family, Schulze was exposed to the values of hard work and self-reliance from an early age. His parents instilled in him a sense of responsibility, especially after his father insisted that Schulze contribute part of his income to the household. This formative lesson in financial independence would become a defining aspect of Schulze's life. Upon completing his service, Schulze returned to Minnesota and took a job as a manufacturer's representative for consumer electronics. This role exposed him to the burgeoning world of high-fidelity stereo equipment and planted the seeds of what would become his lifelong career. Schulze developed a deep understanding of the electronics market, and by 1966, he decided to take a bold step and go into business for himself. Using his personal savings and mortgaging his home, Schulze founded his first store, Sound of Music, in St. Paul. The shop specialized in selling stereo equipment, particularly targeting young men who were passionate about high-quality sound systems. Schulze's deep knowledge of electronics, combined with his knack for customer service, allowed the business to grow steadily in its early years. Sound of Music quickly gained a reputation for offering top-tier products and knowledgeable service, a hallmark that would follow Schulze throughout his career. However, Schulze's ambition extended beyond just running a few successful stores. By the late 1970s, he was already exploring ways to expand the business. His first significant expansion came in 1967, when Sound of Music acquired two competitors, Kencraft Hi-Fi Company and Burgo Company, establishing Schulze as a formidable player in the Minnesota electronics market. This expansion, funded by creative credit arrangements with suppliers who trusted Schulze's reputation, demonstrated his willingness to take calculated risks. By 1981, Sound of Music operated several stores across Minnesota and was generating millions in revenue. However, Schulze's biggest turning point came that same year when disaster struck. A tornado hit the company's largest store in Roseville, Minnesota, causing extensive damage. For many, this event might have been catastrophic, but for Schulze, it was an opportunity. He organized a tornado sale in the store's parking lot, deeply discounting damaged and surplus merchandise. The sale became a local sensation, bringing in more revenue in a few days than the store typically earned in a month. This event not only helped Sound of Music recover financially, but it also provided Schulze with a valuable lesson about the power of promotional sales and the importance of adaptability in business. In 1983, inspired by the success of the tornado sale and recognizing the changing dynamics of the consumer electronics market, Schulze made a pivotal decision. He rebranded Sound of Music as Best Buy, a name that reflected a broader vision for the company. The new name was accompanied by a significant shift in strategy. Schulze transformed Best Buy into a superstore, modeled after the high-volume, low-margin retail giants that were beginning to dominate the American landscape. The first Best Buy superstore opened in Burnsville, Minnesota, in 1983 and was a resounding success. Unlike traditional electronics stores, which relied heavily on commissioned salespeople, Best Buy's superstore format emphasized self-service and everyday low pricing. Schulze believed that customers would appreciate the freedom to browse and compare products without the pressure of aggressive sales tactics. To enhance the shopping experience, he invested in larger store spaces, allowing for expansive displays of a wide range of products, including stereos, VCRs, home appliances, and computers. This approach was revolutionary at the time, and it quickly set Best Buy apart from competitors. By 1985, Best Buy went public, raising $8 million through an initial public offering. This influx of capital allowed Schulze to rapidly expand his superstore model across the Midwest. By the end of the decade, Best Buy had become a dominant force in consumer electronics retail, with over 30 stores and more than $200 million in annual sales. The late 1980s marked another critical period of innovation for Schulze and Best Buy. In 1989, Schulze introduced a new store format known as Concept 2. This concept was designed to appeal to a broader range of customers by creating a more customer-friendly shopping environment. Concept 2 stores were brightly lit, well-organized, and featured clear signage that guided customers through various product categories. Perhaps most importantly, Schulze made the bold decision to eliminate commissioned sales altogether, opting instead for a non-commissioned sales staff that would focus on helping customers rather than pushing products. This move was initially met with resistance from both employees and suppliers, who feared that eliminating commissions would reduce sales. However, Schulze's gamble paid off. The new format attracted a wider demographic of shoppers who appreciated the no-pressure environment. Customers were free to explore products at their own pace, ask questions, and make informed purchasing decisions. Best Buy's commitment to transparency and customer service became its hallmark, and by the early 1990s, the company was reaping the rewards. In 1992, Best Buy reached a significant milestone, generating over $1 billion in annual revenue for the first time. This growth continued throughout the decade as Schulze expanded Best Buy's footprint across the United States. By 1996, the company had more than 150 stores and was generating over $5 billion in revenue. Schulze's vision of creating a category killer in consumer electronics was coming to fruition as Best Buy outpaced competitors like Circuit City and Radio Shack. The early 2000s were a time of further growth and diversification for Best Buy. Under Schulze's leadership, the company expanded its product offerings to include home appliances, computers, music, and movies, cementing its position as a one-stop shop for consumer electronics. Best Buy's rise coincided with the explosion of home computing and entertainment technology, and Schulze was quick to capitalize on these trends. Best Buy also embraced the digital revolution early on. Recognizing the potential of the internet, Schulze invested in Best Buy's online presence, ensuring that the company remained competitive as more consumers began shopping online. This forward-thinking approach helped Best Buy weather the challenges posed by the rise of e-commerce giants like Amazon. In 2002, after nearly 4 decades at the helm, Schulze stepped down as CEO, but remained actively involved in the company as chairman of the board. However, his tenure as chairman was not without controversy. In 2012, Schulze was forced to resign after an investigation revealed that he had failed to inform the board of allegations involving then-CEO Brian Dunn's inappropriate relationship with a female employee. This marked a low point in Schulze's career, but it did not diminish his legacy as a visionary entrepreneur. Despite stepping down, Schulze's passion for Best Buy remained strong. In 2012, he made a bold attempt to buy out the company and take it private. Although his bid ultimately failed due to funding challenges, it underscored his deep belief in the company's future. Schulze's influence on Best Buy extended far beyond his official roles. Even as he stepped back from day-to-day operations, his vision for the company continued to guide its strategic direction. In 2013, Schulze was named Chairman Emeritus, a title that allowed him to continue advising Best Buy's leadership. Today, Best Buy remains one of the largest and most successful electronics retailers in the world, with over 1,000 stores in North America and annual revenues exceeding $43 billion. The company's ability to adapt to changing market conditions, particularly in the face of online competition, is a testament to the solid foundation Schulze built. Initiatives like Geek Squad, Best Buy's in-house tech support service, have helped the company maintain its relevance in a rapidly evolving industry. Beyond his business success, Schulze has made significant contributions to philanthropy. In 2004, he established the Richard M. Schulze Family Foundation, which focuses on supporting education, healthcare, and human services. Schulze has pledged to donate over $1 billion to charitable causes throughout his lifetime, with substantial contributions going to the Mayo Clinic, the University of St. Thomas, and various educational initiatives. Schulze's commitment to education is particularly noteworthy. In 2000, he donated $50 million to the University of St. Thomas to establish the Schulze School of Entrepreneurship, reflecting his belief in the importance of nurturing the next generation of business leaders. His foundation has also supported initiatives aimed at increasing access to quality education, particularly for underserved communities. One of the key reasons for Best Buy's enduring success is Schulze's focus on innovation and customer experience. From its early days as a small stereo shop to its transformation into a global electronics powerhouse, Best Buy has consistently adapted to changing consumer preferences and market trends. The decision to eliminate commission sales, create a customer-centric shopping environment, and offer a wide range of products under one roof helped Best Buy differentiate itself from its competitors. Additionally, Schulze's willingness to invest in technology and embrace digital transformation ensured that Best Buy remained competitive in the face of rising e-commerce giants like Amazon. Another critical factor in Best Buy's success has been its commitment to service. The launch of Geek Squad in 2002, for example, provided customers with a trusted source of technical support, further enhancing the company's reputation for customer service. Best Buy's ability to combine competitive pricing with superior service has allowed it to retain customer loyalty even as the retail landscape has shifted. In recent years, Best Buy has continued to evolve, focusing on emerging trends like smart home technology, virtual reality, and health and wellness electronics. Under the leadership of CEO Corey Barry, the company has embraced omni-channel retailing, ensuring a seamless shopping experience across both physical stores and online platforms. Richard Schulze's life is a testament to the power of innovation, resilience, and customer-centric thinking. From a modest paperboy in St. Paul to the founder of one of the world's largest electronics retailers, Schulze's journey is marked by bold decisions, a keen understanding of market dynamics, and an unwavering commitment to serving the customer. Schulze's legacy at Best Buy is one of transformation and adaptation. His willingness to embrace change, whether through rebranding Sound of Music as Best Buy, eliminating commissioned sales, or expanding into new product categories, helped shape Best Buy into the retail giant it is today. Moreover, his philanthropic efforts demonstrate that his impact extends far beyond the world of business, leaving a lasting legacy of generosity and community support. As Best Buy continues to thrive in the 21st century, Schulze's entrepreneurial spirit remains at its core, inspiring future generations of innovators to think big, take risks, and always put the customer first.
Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe for more Billionaire Bio videos and to help the YouTube algorithm. Let us know if there are any billionaires you'd like us to review.